With all the awesome superhero movies out, who's your favorite superhero? Today I'm breaking down 10 things you didn't know about Dawn of Justice Superman and my new crush, Henry Cavill. Hi everyone, welcome to Did You Know? I'm your host Sandra Matos, bringing you fun facts and trivia on all your favorite celebrities in a top 10 list. His full name is Henry William Dalglish Cavill. The British actor was born on May 5th, 1983 on an island in the English Channel called Jersey. Now, here are 10 things you may not know about Henry Cavill. At number 10, he plays the perfect Superman. But as a child, he actually had no interest in reading comic books, although he would tie a towel around his neck and chase his brothers around the yard, pretending to be Superman. Before getting the role of Superman, he wasn't so lucky, which brings me to number 9. He was once labeled as the unluckiest man in Hollywood. He was almost in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire as Cedric, but that role went to Robert Pattinson. He was almost Edward Cullen in Twilight, but at the time he was 24 years old, too old to play the part of a 17-year-old, so that part went also to Pattinson. He was almost in the new James Bond, but lost out to fellow Brit Daniel Craig. And he was up for the role of Superman in Superman Returns, but lost out to Brandon Routh. Okay, that's some tough luck, but good things come to those who wait, and we all know things pretty much worked out for him in the end. Now, even though he didn't end up in the movie Twilight, he did play a huge role in the movie, which leads me to number 8. Henry was a muse. Author of Twilight Stephanie Meyer saw Cavill in his role as Albert Monte in 2002's The Count of Monte Cristo. After setting eyes on him, she was convinced that he was the perfect Edward. But again, too old to play the part, but the role was based on Henry. Next, a movie I would have loved to see him in. Bringing me to number 7, 50 Shades of Grey. Fans got all excited thinking that he was going to be in the movie. Imagine him as Christian Grey. Oh, I know, right? Damn it! He didn't even audition for the role, so it really was all of us just hoping. Next, Cavill made his television debut as Chase Quitter in a 2002 episode of the Inspector Lynley Mysteries, and at one time was best known for horror films, bringing me to number 6, Hellraiser Hellworld. Remember that guy that had the hook through his chest? Yep, that was Henry. Oh, and an extra bit of trivia. Do you know that he actually was left hanging on the hook for several hours after the crew left? Poor Henry, they had to take him down much later. He was also in Blood Creek 2009, which is previously known as Creek and Town Creek, directed by Joel Schumacher, about two brothers on a mission of revenge who become trapped in an occult experiment dating back to the Third Reich. And he played the Hunter in Red Riding Hood in 2006. Taking it back even further, what about before we saw this stud on the big screen? At number 5, we look back into his childhood as he was bullied. As a child, he was overweight, and of course, kids are so cruel and nicknamed him Fat Cavill. But now, at number 4, Henry's laughing with a net worth of $14 million. As a result of all his hard work and perseverance, Henry can now afford to do whatever he wants, buy whatever he wants to buy, or even work on one of his passions, restoring classic cars. The financial freedom is great, and success really is the best revenge. Before all the big movie roles, he started as a very humble actor in small roles, one of which brings me to number 3. He met Russell Crowe years before making his Hollywood debut. Both actors are major stars now, but when Henry was only 16 years old, he was an extra in one of Russell Crowe's movies called Proof of Life. He was only 16 at the time and was starstruck when he met Russell Crowe. So what a coincidence that years later, Russell Crowe plays Superman's father. At number 2, as if he wasn't hot enough, he can speak 4 different languages: Spanish, Italian, English, and French. So So what else is Henry passionate about aside from making movies? That brings me to number 1. Now I made this my number 1 because it came straight from a source out of Hollywood. That's right guys, this next bit of trivia you'll only know here. From me on Did You Know? Cavill is a hardcore gamer, but not just hardcore like how you think hardcore. He's like a genius gaming hardcore gamer. He almost missed the call from director Zack Snyder, letting him know that he did get the role of Superman in Man of Steel. He was so into the game that he didn't want to be disturbed. He really enjoys playing World of Warcraft. So you're probably thinking, oh my god, have I played with Henry Cavill online? Yes, you may actually have, as he does love to play online and remains anonymous. And he gets fancy. This guy has actually built custom gaming rigs to get the full gaming experience, of course. While shooting Man of Steel, he would spend most of his time in his apartment on a custom PC he built himself that's optimized for games. He also strung a bunch of video cards together so he could daisy chain a bunch of monitors together to have a near 360-degree view. Right? Hardcore gaming genius. And there you have it, 10 things to know about Henry Cavill. I'm Sandra Matos, thank you so much for watching Did You Know? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to show some love and hit that like button, and also subscribe for more Did You Know on all your favorite celebrities. Thanks for watching, bye guys!